where in the past humans were primarily rewarded for a very basic set of things, that very predictable set of things when looking at nature, we live in a completely different world today. So, the whole point of investing, the whole point of self development, the whole point of all this stuff, unless you're on my meditation and psychedelics playlist, but if you're on any of the other stuff, you're only thinking about the monkey, just about the monkey, not about the big picture. So if you're thinking about the monkey, you're trying to get power. You're trying to get power. Why? Why are you trying to get power? Well, because you want a better mate, because you want a bigger house, because you want nicer food, because you want a better body, because you want better stuff, because you want to feel better about yourself. All the stuff that you want comes with power. Money, yeah, it gets you there, but money could buy power, right? Buys it. But what you really want is power, because that's what the brain knows. The brain does not know. The brain does not know money. That's why you're so fucking horrible at with money. That's why you're so shitty with money, because the brain doesn't know it, but it knows power. It knows power very well, and it wants all of it. It wants as much fucking power as it could get, and so where in the past, who was rewarded? Who was gonna be the powerful person in all, pretty much all mammal communities? It seems mammals, and basically all monkey-like communities. The strongest ones are the ones that are going to be the most successful, the strong ones, the tough ones. Now, you can't be absurdly strong and tough. You can't be a despot. You can't be a vicious fuck, because even if you are, you're gonna at night you're gonna wake up. There's gonna be five other guys who are not nearly as strong as you, but combined, they're gonna fucking kill you right away, and you're gone. So you need to be a reasonable person. But, but, this is the crazy part. You you're not gonna do well unless you're strong and tough. You had to be strong and tough in the past, and that's true for basically 99.99% of all humans who have ever lived, and pretty much all animals, all mammals who have ever lived. It's in our nature. We feel it. We know it. And so today, in today's world, that entire way of living, that entire way of thinking and being, which is still deeply ingrained in us, which is something we cannot get rid of, no matter how much we try. No matter how much we try, we can never get rid of it. That thing that's still in us, that ancient heritage. That thing doesn't work anymore. If you try to approach the world that way, you're gonna get fucked up fast. Society will stamp you down immediately. Okay? It's just the way it is. And so you have to find other means. But all the other means, which is a career track or a business track or an investing track, reward other things than the things that were rewarded in the past. And I'm gonna keep coming back to this theme quite a bit. This intro, and then I'm gonna explain one of the differences in what's rewarded. And the difference today is that for investors particularly, you're rewarded if you're able to separate your emotion from your actions. Now, isn't that crazy? Now, we, in today's modern hyper-rational world, we're saying you should be able to separate your emotions from your actions. That's the right rational thing to do. But all mammals, and pretty much all humans, are very reactive creatures, and they're very, very focused on their emotions. And their emotions drive their actions. And I think that in another world, you could say that a person would be considered mentally ill. There would be something wrong with their brain if they're hyper rational and they're able to somehow, wow, this guy's weird. This guy, he's feeling certain things, and his action, he's able to like not do that. That's so strange. Why isn't he an integrated, authentic being? Why don't his actions present his emotions? And why isn't he an integrated being? Maybe that's why we're so fucking miserable today, because we're not integrated beings, because we have so much pressure to separate and be mentally fucked up and separate our emotions from our actions. Can you imagine a dog separating his or her emotions from their actions? Can Can you imagine? I love my dog so much, and every moment of her entire life, every moment of her life, she's only known one way to live, and that is to emote what she feels and to just let it immediately run through her. And she's this conscious entity just like me. 100%. I would bet it. I would bet anything. I would know I'm 100% sure. She is a conscious entity just like me. And so and so you're basically you have society dividing our minds in a way, making us crazy in a way by forcing our actions and our emotions to be different. That's the opposite of integrity. That's the opposite of kind of the healthy way to be.